You could just be like, look, like, I don't think it's cute, and it makes me feel a lot less interested in you because I don't think that's cute. Like, that's kind of cringe. And I'm not trying to be with a person that makes me cringe. He's going to feel embarrassed. Hi amigas, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't already know me, my name is Diaz, and I talk about hypergamy, femininity, relationship advice, beauty, and fashion. So if you guys are interested in any of that stuff, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And as you guys can see from the video today, we're going to be talking about something that a lot more people should be talking about. And that is the art of disgust, also known as the art of the ick. So let me give you guys a little analogy. Let's say someone hands you a cup of coffee and you take a sip of the cup of coffee and it tastes like straight up dishwater, like dirty dishwater, right? Are you gonna be like, this
tastes like dirty dishwater. Oh, this is disgusting. This is so gross.
No, you're just gonna taste it. You're gonna be like, oh, this is disgusting. You're gonna put it down and you're gonna get another drink, or you're gonna go somewhere else. My point is, if you're drinking something or you're eating something that you don't like, you're not just gonna keep eating it, right? So why are you staying in this relationship that is hurting you and that is making you feel like trash and that is destroying your self-confidence and that it's making you cry every single day? Why? Because if you won't do it with coffee or with food, why are you doing it with a relationship? And that is because we practice the art of the ick, or the art of disgust, with everything else other than relationships. I've done it before. I'm pretty sure everyone has done this before, which is why it's so important to learn about the art of the ick. So let's say a guy is being disrespectful. He is being, mean to you. He's calling you names. He is destroying your mental health. He's destroying your emotional health. He is unreliable. He's acting uninterested. He is not deeply in love with you, and he is letting you know like that, he can do better, or that he deserves better, or he's making you feel just less and small and not worth it, right? And a lot of the times when women are in these type of relationships, you take it personal and you say, what's wrong with me? You start saying like, oh, maybe, I'm not as pretty. Maybe I'm not so nice. Maybe I'm not, what a man like him deserves. So the art of the ick, so the way you practice the art of the ick is by not taking all of that stuff personal. And the way that you don't take it personal is by having a lot of confidence and self-love, which is why it's so important to take care of yourself first before you start any relationship. If you hate the way you look, if you hate the way you are, if you just hate yourself as a person, why would you expect someone else to love you unconditionally? You need to love yourself unconditionally first in order for someone to come into your life and love you the way you want to be loved. You do this by taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, by putting yourself first, by, doing beauty regimens, by working out, by going to therapy, by reading, by scripting, by getting rid of any like negative energies in your life. Maybe you have like this group of friends that's always making you feel bad. You get rid of that. Like, you just always put yourself first. When you put yourself first, that's when a man is going to put you first. Let me know if you guys want a video on self-love, because I would love to make that for you guys. Let me know down in the comments. But like I said, the ick comes from not taking it personal, because you know you, right? So if a man is coming up to you and telling you you're ugly, or you're fat, or oh, I can do so much better, since you know you, and you know that you are beautiful, and you know that you yourself can do a lot better, instead of being like, oh my gosh, well, maybe I am ugly, maybe I am, a shitty girlfriend, maybe I am, this, maybe I am that, and you start letting that get into your head. But when you have self-love and you have confidence, instead of taking it personal and be like, oh my gosh, like, what's wrong with me? Like, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna be like, ew, what's wrong with you? So this is when we do not get sad, we do not get mad, we get disgusted at these behaviors, right? So a lot of women message me and tell me about their problems, and most of the time it's kind of like, hey, you know, this guy keeps going out until 4 in the morning and deleting me off of Snapchat, or this guy keeps you know, texting his ex, or this guy keeps, you know, just doing like stuff that we all know you shouldn't be doing while you're in a relationship. And a lot of these women proceed to get sad at the way that their partner is acting. You know, they get sad or they get mad, and they show him this, you know, by crying or by like going crazy, keying his car. That is not the way to go, ladies. The way to go is to recognize that you do not deserve it, and that since he's doing this to you and you don't deserve this, he becomes disgusting to you, literally. Because it's like when one of our friends is dating a Dusty, right? One of our friends is dating a Dusty, and we know the stuff that he has done to her because she tells us. How do you as a friend feel about the guy? You cannot stand him, right? You look at him and you're just like, oh my gosh, like here he comes. When he talks, you're like, oh my gosh, shut up. And you're trying to tell your girlfriend like, hey, leave him. Like, he's treating you this way, you need to leave him. Like, he's disgusting. You're not even the one in the relationship, and you are disgusted of him because of the way that he treats your friend. You need to be that friend for yourself. When a man starts being disrespectful towards you, or starts, you know, just making your life harder and making it look like it's so hard to love you, that is when he should become disgusting. You should be your own best friend, and you should be also looking at your relationship from the outside. So you get disgusted at this guy. You do not get sad, you do not get mad, you get disgusted. Because imagine whatever he's doing right now. Whatever it is, you know, liking other girls' pictures, or calling you names, or blocking your number while he goes out, or blocking you on social media when, you know, he gets mad and you guys are on a break. Picture him doing these things for the next 50 years. Because you love him, right? If you love him and you think you guys are gonna get married, and you're already spending all of this time on him, then I guess you want to get married to this guy, right? So imagine all the stuff that he's doing right now while you guys are in a relationship, while you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend, and imagine it for the next 50 years. Also remember that marriage does not fix these things. A lot of people have problems in their relationship, and then they're like, oh my gosh, well, we gotta get married, or we gotta have a kid. Because a lot of people think that children are glue, right? That if you have a bad relationship and you have a kid, the relationship is just gonna become so much better. Same thing with marriage. They think like, oh, well, we don't have that good of a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, but if we get married, it's gonna get better, right? No, it will just get worse with both having kids and getting married. So if you're already having all these problems in your relationship, getting married or having a kid with this man will only make it worse. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to put up with this for the next 50 years? I'm sure you're not. So when you think about him doing this for the next 50 years, I promise you that's going to help you feel disgusted of this man. Mostly if he has not shown any progress of getting better. Also remember that everything will escalate during marriage. If he's a good boyfriend, he's gonna be a great husband. If he's a bad boyfriend, he's gonna be an even worse husband. So keep that in mind. It's important to show him that you are not going to be mopping around like a little rag doll crying about the stuff that he does. You're simply going to get disgusted, which will make you get uninterested. So if he does something, a lot of girls are like, oh my gosh, but how do I tell my boyfriend, like, he's following like all of these girls and liking all of these girls like in bikinis and like naked, blah, 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 blah. You simply tell him, hey, I don't think that's cute. The whole following, you know, random girls that are always, you know, showing themselves and that, you know, post half naked, it's not cute and it's very cringe. It's a bit disgusting. Like, I cannot, you know, make myself love a person that is making me feel this way. If anything, it makes me feel very uninterested, because it shows me that you are immature, and it shows me that you have no sexual discipline, and it's not cute. And you do this face, like, because if you're like, no, like, but why, like, what's wrong with me, and you cry and you tell him like how he's hurting you and all these things. So when you show sadness to a man, well, and this is not all men, right? But we need to keep in mind that men and women are not the same. Like I said on my other video, as a woman, you might think, hey, if I cry my eyes out in front of this guy and tell him how much he hurt me and how much, he destroyed my self-confidence and how much I'm crying every single night because of the stuff that he did, he's gonna stop doing this because he's gonna think, oh my gosh, poor girl, she does not deserve this. And he's gonna feel bad and he's gonna stop doing it. No, baby girl, he's not going to. As women, we think this way because that's what we would do, right? Women have a lot more empathy than men. That is a known fact. So if you do this for a man, instead of him thinking, oh my gosh, poor girl, she's so hurt, I hurt her feelings, he's going to get an ego boost from it. Mostly if he is unattractive and you are beautiful. Like mostly if you're out of his league. If you guys have not seen the video of me talking about why you should not be dating ugly men and doing charity, make sure you guys go watch it. I will link it somewhere up here. But men and women do not think the same. And you crying and doing this whole theater production for him about how sad you are, it's not going to work out how you think it will. Also, if you get mad. If you get mad and you are yelling and you're screaming and you're throwing stuff, you're keying his car, he's also gonna get an ego boost from that. Why? Because he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm doing all these things and instead of leaving me, she's just getting mad, right? So that means that she won't leave me. That means that I can do whatever I want. And that means that whenever I do whatever I want, I just gotta put up with a little tantrum. But if you are disgusted, you could just be like, look, like, I don't think it's cute and it makes me feel a lot less interested in you because I don't think that's cute. Like, that's kind of cringe. And I'm not trying to be with a person that makes me cringe. He's going to feel embarrassed. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like, yeah, shame him, but I mean, if someone's doing something bad to you, they should feel ashamed and they should feel embarrassed. So I think the perfect way to do this is to voice your disgust about the situation and let him know, like, I don't know if I can put up with this. Like, I don't want to and I can't. Like, it's just the disgust level is just getting to the point where I cannot and no thanks. And when someone disgusts you, like once the ick comes, it cannot go away. It cannot go away. And men know that. If you mix insecurity with sadness or insecurity with getting mad, your mentality will be, oh my gosh, he's doing all these things, but like, am I the problem? Like, am I not pretty enough? Blah, 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 blah. And then you will proceed to start thinking, I'm never gonna do better than him. Like, if he's treating me this way, I'm never going to find a guy that's gonna treat me better than this. Like, you kind of start telling yourself like, oh, I deserve it. Like, I just need to put up with it. Or you start thinking like, oh, maybe it happens to everyone. Like, you start gaslighting yourself into staying in the relationship and putting up with these things, right? So when you mix insecurity with sadness or insecurity with getting mad, it will make you have the wrong thoughts. But once you mix self-love with the ick, instead of being like, oh no, like, what am I gonna do? Like, maybe I'm the problem, blah, 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 blah. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, one man closer to my dream guy. Because you know who you are, you know yourself, you know what you bring into a relationship, you know that you are valuable, and you know that there's a man out there that will see it. So you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, bye. Like, see ya. That's why self-love is so important. And like I said, once you mix self-love with the art of the ick, as in you do not get sad and you do not get mad, you get disgusted, it's so easy to become unattached from the man that should not be in your life. Trust me. But guys, this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video helped you a little bit. I have recently restocked my angel face lashes, so if you guys would like to purchase, the link will be down in the description box, along with my other merch, such as I'm the Dream Girl collection. If you guys would like to book a session with me, the link will also be down below, so we can talk directly through a Zoom call, and I can hear all of what you guys have to say, and I can give you guys all of my advice. We also started a Discord community, which is called Be Amigas, and the description will be down in the description box as well. We talk about 2 different topics every single week, and there's different chat rooms so you guys can connect with other girls that have the same mentality as us. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys give it a like so you guys can put this out in the algorithm and you guys can free other girls from the shackles of sadness and being mad and introduce them to the art of the ick. If you guys want to see me on a daily basis, make sure you guys go follow me on social media. I am on TikTok as by Michelle X Diaz and on Instagram as Michelle X Diaz. But that is all for today. I will see you guys next week. If you guys have a certain topic you guys want me to talk about, make sure you guys comment it down below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.